Hello to everybody, welcome. We are connected with Indonesia, Jakarta, with Inter-President Mr. Thohir to discuss the main theme of these first days of the new year. First of all, welcome President, Happy New Year, and talk about what happened in these two first unlucky games which started the year. What do you think about it?
It's normal as a fans when you lost two games, you feel disappointed. So am I. But I really believe the players, the team, playing very tough, play hard at the two games, but the result not as what we want.
Talk about market, President, because winter transfer market is open and all the newspapers are wondering about our movement. What happened in the month of January? Can you tell us something more about it? Can you tell something to our fans about it?
I really believe this team have a good prospect, but at the same time, we need to balance the team. There is some position we have too many players, some position we need more players. To add more players to this team, we need to be careful because the window for this transfer is short. At the same time, the season is already half going. To add more players to putting to our system, it takes time. I think the coach also want to have the players that ready for Inter. We take a look a few players, but the negotiation still going. We'll try very hard to get these players, but at the same time also we review some of the players that we don't need the players for the futures because the projects for the team, it takes 2-3 years to rebuild the teams. So this is the transition of the team that we want to have a better team next year.
President, you talk about the project. Since 15 November, when you became Inter-President, you talk about a project, something that belongs to nowadays looking to the future. After 60 days from that 15 November, can you say that something has changed?
I'm not a Superman. I cannot change everything in 60 days. But we believe we focus to what we want. Number one, we want to make Inter healthy. Number two, this team on transitions. Number three, we want to open a bigger market in international, because will be more fans in outside Italy. As you know, like Serie A, the newspaper today also, they're going to have a few games in Asia right now. I think there's three visions that we want to implement, but it takes 1-2 years to develop these things. But I really believe with all the management in Inter right now, we work together, we're working as a team, the result will coming, but we cannot do so much in 60 days. It takes 1-2 years to all this development to be mature.
You talk about transition, just like Coach Mazzarri. After the match versus Udinese, Walter Mazzarri told us that we have to be clear with Inter fans, saying that this one is a transition season. You agree is correct?
I agree with Coach. And Coach Mazzarri is the perfect coach for Inter right now. As you know, he's coming, this is his first year. And this is the first time I work with him. And basically, I'm coming only on November. So me and the coach trust each other. But again, it's not an excuse, but we need time to work together. In good and bad, I support the coach because I think it's very important, both of us to loyal to each other. And I think the fans like the coach. And personally, I like the coach, and also the way we play the game, we love, But of course, we have to start winning, But again, it takes time, but I really believe in coach.
You live in Jakarta, we are in Milan, we are so far, and our fans ask in which way President Thohir think he can keep in touch with the management, with the club, with the players, with the fans too.
Well, I keep in touch with the management almost every day. You can check. I really strong believe that we have a good management, and the people in the management working hard. But if you're talking about the sport, I think we have Branca, Asolio, and coach will be the person that I work together. On the commercial, on the business side, I work with Marco Fasoni. But again, you know, the distance, I don't think it's an issue. But the most important, how we consistent make the progress, consistent meeting each other's, communication each other's. The world becomes small right now. We have emails, we have FaceTime, we can communicate. So I think should be no issue. But of course, the transition, it takes time, even for the management. And then for the fans, I meet the fans everywhere. When I was in London, I meet Interfans. I interact with them. In Jakarta, of course. You know. So I think I can engage to the fans also to many things, from social media, you know, from, you know, talking in newspaper, and also through interchannel especially.
Thank you, President. We are at the end of this interview. Try to diffuse at the end. Maybe, I say maybe, I don't know, you've never been a referee in a football match, maybe. But would you ever whistle the penalty to Milito versus Udinese?
Well, I have to trust the expertise. I think the referee in Serie A is one of the best in the world. You know, I don't have that expertise. I just want to make sure, you know, we have a good games, enjoyable for the fans. I think the most important, I trust the referee, you know, not killing the game, at the same time to be fair with all the team. So all the competition of the match can be good to watch, and the result can be good for everyone. Of course, loss and win, we don't want. You know, some clubs want to win. Some clubs doesn't want loss. But if we have a good referee and a fair referee, I think it's more than enough for the game.
Thank you, President. Thank you for your time. After Derby, after Inter Milan in December, you told us, see you in January. When you be in Milan, can you tell?
Well, the plan, I'll be in Milan every end of the month. I'll be in Milan end of January. I'll be in Milan end of February. I'll be in Milan end of March. I'll be in Milan on April. I'll be in Milan also on May. So I'll coming a lot to Milan. Hopefully, you know, we make progress with the team. But again, I strong believe we on the right tracks, and especially, you know, this season. I think we do better than last season, but hopefully we consistent to perform better. And I'm looking forward to, you know, to working hard with all of you this season.
Thank you. Thank you, President Thohir. See you soon, and thank you to everybody.